Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and I hope you caught the stream. We did a brand new world record. It took us 100 minutes to set up our first smelting column. Don't tell Matthias, oh my god. So what happened is but the thing is that we took 90 minutes to play with the cats. It took a while. Ken from the Jimmy Fund, he sent a welcome packet for me, like a little box with like random stuff and truth or dare game and all kinds of other fun things. And in it were 3 tiny tea bag toys for the cats filled to the brim with catnip. And Emma went whole hog, full ham, all the pig-shaped metaphors you want to put in there. She just like, it's nuts. Check out from the second video onwards, you can see her playing with all of these toys. Anyway, but we raised $1,035 for cancer research. And I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of you as a community for raising this money. We had key giveaways as well. Some developers, the developer of Clanfolk, as well as Package Rush, they both gave keys in support of the thingies and stuffs. Wow, we're really lacking in these rocket units, aren't we? Yeah, lacking in blue chips, looks like. Anyway, so we had a whole bunch of fun. We had a great time. I loved hanging out with everyone. Y'all are pretty great, you know, just doing all of the things, you know, chatting and talking about stuff. A lot of people shared personal stories about cancer and stuff. And if you didn't get a chance to donate, but you wanted to, the link is still open. I'm going to try to put it in the description. If not, go to my Discord. It's in the announcements where I talk about, you know, video announcements and stuff. It's in there. But yeah, we raised a ton of money, and I sent out a taunt on Twitter. Can anyone beat our position on the leaderboard? Because our community is number 2 in the whole world for streamers that have raised money for the cause. So we did great. We are fabulous. And it just shows what a compassionate and caring community we have. So thank you very much for that. But anyway, yeah, we have yeah, lots of cool stuff going on there, and I hope you got a chance to see the stream. The gameplay wasn't extensive at all. We played just a tiny bit, but because I had internet issues. Oh my god. You know what? You prepare for days and hours and hours and hours, and then it just still goes to hell when you actually click the button. The internet crashed twice on me. I think part of it was the ISP, and one other time it was probably the hardware. We need to figure out why we're not getting blue chips. Oh, I think they come this way. I was looking for the train. That's what I was looking for. Is it this one? It is. This is the one. Blue station. Where be the train? Where are you at? Okay, it is just... Ooh, that's not a very full inventory. That's not good. I should go and check it out. We'll wait till the train comes here and we'll take it right up there. So anyway, but yeah, it was a really good stream. You know, raising money for a great cause. The Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, which has been around for 75 years. Like, this is not a middleman. This is the actual institute that employs scientists, and they're like finding cures for cancer and, you know, treatments and stuff like that. So really great cause. So anyway, we got to our goal. Our goal was 1,000, but you know what? We can have a better goal. How about let's raise as much as we can? I like that idea better. So if you want to participate, if you want to donate, check out the link. I'm going to try to, again, I often forget after I do an episode, I feel like my entire brain shuts down. And like there's just, it doesn't function anymore, right? I just don't even know what I've said in the episode anymore. It's a very strange phenomenon that. I don't know why it is that way, but it is. So we're waiting for this train. It's coming to us very shortly. It is coming. So, but anyway, I had a good time. I hope everyone else had a good time. People were like, yeah, don't even bother playing the game. You know, go get them cats. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, wow, it didn't even have time to load much. I think it probably maybe had one inserter thingy of fuel. But yeah, we're coasting on empty here with this blue circuit train. I don't know what the deal is, because it was there for quite a while. So we need to see if we're missing something, like whether it's green circuits, maybe we're missing some copper, or are we missing iron somewhere? We need to find out what's going on with this blue circuit depot, because it ain't working. Ain't working too well. Dang. I kind of want to get back to playing Sweet Transit again as well. I really like that game. I got a little bit frustrated in my previous playthrough because I did put stuff way too close together and it was difficult and annoying to try to solve the traffic problems. I think I literally just needed more space. So I'm hoping, oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. Jeez, that was loud. All right, I'm going to mute that tab. That was naughty of me to leave that up. What is going on with here? Looks like we're missing green circuits. Where is the green circuit train right now? Okay, it's going to green circuits. Let's see how much it actually loads at the station. We can see that on the full cargo inventory. Oh, it's not going to be able to load too much because there's a train, I guess, ahead of it. Yeah, it looks like a train ahead. But in any case, we found out why this is not working. Let's take this train and go to... Oh, interesting. Of course it goes that way. Yeah, we'll go here. Take this train over there. Train will take us safely there. Hey. But yeah, doing charity work is very rewarding, both for one's own sort of soul or conscience or whatever you want to say. But also, it helps people. Like, it really helps people. And I'm getting involved right now with a charity organization, or an organization that does charity work. That's a better way of saying it, I guess. And it's very, very important. The things that we do make a difference to people, to other people who are less fortunate. And you know what? I thought, shoot, I don't have any time at all. I don't have time. I don't have time. And then I spent one Tuesday in a week, in a period of 2 weeks. And I'm like, huh, I do actually have time, you know? So that was a cool realization, or whatever thingy you want to call it. Do we have a power pole tracking? How many? We have 9. Why would we have that? Are they... We have 172, 191. How much are they asking for? 2K. Okay, so we are not getting mountains and mountains. Do we have all that we need? No, this is lacking copper. Okay, this section here does not look good at all. What's going on here? Wowie, this is really crappy. Okay, what's happening? Are we... What is happening here? We're not getting enough of this. Why are we not getting this? We're full on dirty water. Imagine that. Yep. Like I said, remember what we said when we were here? Gosh, I hope this doesn't overfill itself. Yep, and now it's not working again. It's okay, though. We will fix it right now. It will be fine. So, but anyway, I highly encourage you to do charity work of some kind in your community if you can. There are different places to do that. And, yeah, it's pretty great. It's very great, especially for the people who benefit from it, including you, because your soul will benefit from it. And that's kind of important. Like, it's kind of, I don't know. It's a really important thing to be able to Okay, so those are going out full. It's an important thing to be able to make a difference in someone else's life. It's a very powerful thing. It's I guess it's like being an influencer-ish. Sometimes I kind of feel, I don't know, strange about my job. It's like, it's just entertainment. But it really isn't. It isn't just being an entertainer, because what I do is important to people. I get so many messages about things like people with anxiety or other situations where they just love hearing my voice because it's really calming to them and it helps them function and it helps them have a better life. And I really treasure those comments because, you know, I feel like, I don't know, I guess I feel like entertainment is not exactly, you know, life-altering. But I guess the thing that I provide people is not just entertainment. It is life-altering to them. So I feel good that I'm a source of comfort to people. That's a really nice thing in my universe. Okay, what do we got here? 15,000. That's good. That's pretty good. So let's see. In half a... well, we can just assume that this train... Well, we can have half and half. Or we can just copy... let's copy these train boxes here to copy the connections. That's the cheaty way to do wire connections, by the way. You don't even need the wire. It just auto-connects them. All right, so this is giving us values now. This one, where are you going? Oops, I can't even see the mouse cursor. It's so crazy. Okay, so this is going to blue circuits. Look at this. We're actually getting green circuits. 7, almost 8,000. That's quick. It's making them very quickly. That's nice. Somebody reminded me that I'm supposed to do those ingot makers for copper. And I'm like, oh, whoops. Let me see. Do we have, is it called an ingot maker? Or is it called something else? Yeah, it's called an ingot factory. Smelt as an organic. Okay. Let's see. Other than vanilla furnaces, this machine allows the selection of recipes. I don't know what that means exactly. Other than. I guess maybe it means just in contrast to vanilla furnaces. Also, vanilla is spelled wrong. This machine allows the selection of recipes. I don't know. Do I have these made anywhere? Let's check. Search factory. I don't know if I do. Ingot factories. Nope. We don't. All right, let's make them. Let's make them, and I'll put them in our factory, and when we get back, they should have some made, I hope. Let's actually put in one of these. And then we need a fast inserter out into a box. And this thing, let's just do one row or one square. That seems good. And we'll put in T-Labs. Ooh. There are things. Laser facility. Can be focused on a single point for high intensities. Do we need that? Huh. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go ahead and copy paste that to there. And that will allow us to get materials made. I think we have all of these materials in the logistics system, so it should be just fine. Let's copy this whole thing and put it in our mall. We still should have a tiny bit of space left. Ah, yes, we have tons of space. It is fine. There we go. Let's put it on the bottom there. And then we'll just delete this. All right, so we did a thing. That's great. This is all flowing. That's a happy sign, this river of material here. Yeah. That's fantastic. Or fantastisk. as you might say, if you are in Swedenland, which I wish I was in Swedenland right now. I really miss Scandinavia. I have such a great connection to the place. I miss it terribly when I'm gone. Okay, so here, what are we missing now? Still green circuits, but we are shoving rivers into this place. I'm kind of curious what those ingot factories look like. Maybe we replace all this with an ingot factory. I don't know. Alternatively, what we can do is we can build another copper smelting facility somewhere and bring the copper here or make plates or something. It does look like we have tons of iron. I'm not so sure that we have as much copper. I feel like we're probably lacking in copper. How are we functioning here? We have tons of iron. Tons and tons of iron. Okay, how is the logistics? We're doing good. We're finally having enough bots here. That's good. Oh, whoops. Okay. All right, let's get ourselves a little locomotive. And we'll go to the... somewhere else. The somewhere else. Actually, should we build another copper something? You know what? Let's go get those ingot factories. Let's see what they do and how they function. Because it sounds like we might still need the purifiers, right? And the smeltifiers. Smelty liquefiery thingies. Liquid with fires. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling silly now. But we like silly. Silly's great. Okay, so we have possibility, basically. That is what the important operative part of this is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can we stop? Stop. Stop, train. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-huh. Okay. Actually, it's so funny because I try to be so careful when I use terminologies. Like, I don't say train, I say locomotive. But it can actually be a train. I invited Matthias to give some insight into some... We had a discussion, like, is a trolley car or a tram, can that be considered a train? And he just expressed a vehement, no, it cannot, because of the items he discussed. Oh, whoa, 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 whoops. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. This is slightly disconnected, is it not? No, it's okay now. Okay, there is a line there. All right. Anyway, but it has to do with the rules of what is a train and what is not a train. It's both the physical thingy and also the rules that govern how it's allowed to travel and such and so forth. It's very interesting. Did I pin the post? If I didn't, I'm going to pin it right after this episode because it was such a great post and I really liked it very much because, you know, we get this massive insight into what is a train. And I think that that's such a special thing here for us in Factorio land. And it was important to me that we had that discussion. It was pretty cool. All right, so we're here again. We need to get ingot makers. Let's go and order some from the mall. Ingot makers, factories. Let's find... Sure, 20. I'll take 20. I don't know if we have any, but we'll see. It says red. Let's go check on them. We will check on them. So yeah, anyway, it was really interesting and it's so complicated. Like the whole train engineering thing is really... Wait, what? How did this not get built? What is going on with this factory? Holy fuzzy cats, it did not get put down until we literally came here? That is so bad. Like, what is going on, game? What are you doing? That's weird. Do we not have... What? I don't know what got put down. That's the problem. Like, is it... Let's find out. Let's see. Assembly machines. No, it's not assembly machines. We have tons of those. What about chest? Do we have... Ah, this might be the problem. We don't have any red or blue chests. Jeez, where are those not getting done from? Hello? We're missing red chips. Aye, okay. Do we have a red chip train coming in somewhere? Nah, haha, there it is. There's the red chip train. But, okay, none of these boxes have provider status. I think we need to do that. Let's make them providers. And we also... I think what we do with that is we go and make some. They are supposed to come on that side of their land. Okay, so what we can do is get a chest here. And we can put in red chips right here. This is a mess and a half. I mean, this is not good. Not a red chest. We need a blue one. Red chips, blue chest, all the things, all the stuff. Go. All right, so that should put some on that belt. This is a disaster. Like, what the heck, thing? Not having chests is bad. Really bad. Okay, so we are getting... Should be getting some of these. We have 5. They're big. How does this work exactly? Let's see. It can make ingots. Wow, and it makes slag too. What do we do with that? Lead, neodymium. Oh, it makes copper plates. Okay. So it makes copper ore into plates. Isn't the whole point to, like, have the longer production lines so you can have beacons and stuff? I don't understand why this is better. Not only that, it has a 3.2 second crafting time. Unless these are the ones that are supposed to be making, like, 500 somethings. I don't really understand this. I don't get it. Like, why do I use this thing, which is clearly worse than... alright, let's do this. Let's do crafting. Okay, so we have this. Yeah, ingot factory. Can be used to make ingots. Do we need ingots? Because this is plates, obviously. It's not making anything that's useful to us. Lead. I mean, we're talking about copper. We need copper. Yep, 1 copper plate to 1 copper ore, 3 seconds. I mean, I guess this is like a electric furnace. It can take 2 modules. But crafting speed of 6, so it's quite fast. It is fast. This needs copper fusing. But you need this stuff. Where do you get this stuff? Heated copper, heated protium. That's alchemy right there. Ha! Protium gets made into copper. Hydrogen gets into copper. What? I don't understand that at all. Okay. Protium gets into heated protium. Hydrogen into protium. We can actually make more hydrogen if we want to. I guess, and make... I guess this is what we're doing already. But, yeah, this is... Why would we do this? Copper comes from protium. And it takes almost 30,000 protium, 29,000 to make 1,000 copper. And then that makes, whoopsies, that makes 500. Why do we use these again? I guess speed, maybe? It is faster, but, like, has a crafting speed of 6, so it is very quick. I wonder how... I don't know how to do that. You do, like... Is it 3 divided by 6? 3.2 divided by 6, maybe? So, like, half a second, maybe? I guess you could do that. I don't know. It seems... I don't know. It just seems weird. We could use modules though into those. That makes a difference, I guess. So that's good. But in general, I'm not sure it's worth it, to be honest. They are quite big, so that might be good. Okay, so if this takes a half a second per thingy, so that's 2 per second. So 45 divided by 2 is 22 or 23. So you'd need 23 furnaces. Okay, let's get 23 of these guys. Or more. Or more. You know what? Let's get exactly 23. Let's get exactly 23. And that will be 1 belt worth of these things. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put them on the building train. And send the building train to the base. And the reason for that is we need to change the consist of the building train, or at least the orders for the consist. That's a question to ask. Is the consist the orders, or is it what is actually on the train? I assume it's what's actually on the train, but I don't know. It just occurred to me to think about it. Anyway, I did something also I never have done before in Factorio. This was kind of miraculous, right? So I didn't know that you could do this, but watch. You can grab a thing with Q and put it on your hotbar. I didn't know that you could do that. You learn something every day, even in Factorio. Okay, let's see. Let's grab, let's put these thingies on there. These, whatchamacallity thingities. No, they're called ingot factories. I'm not sure that's what we actually want. You know? Like, I don't know. Wait, why is there not room for anything else on this thing? Because we've messed up. Yeah, because we... Yeah, I messed that one up. Remember we had too many items there? We kind of went a bit overboard in deleting said items, I think. Because we deleted the landfill thingy. What else do we have here? We just have the ingot factory. Ingots. Wait, is that there? No, can't be there. Ingots. It's ingot factory. I don't know if it's worth it to do that. I think let's look through the copper menu again and see if it's worth doing this. Let's look again, because I'm not sure what is good. Okay, so we get this copper plate stuff. I don't think that's worth it at all. That doesn't even make sense to me. Molten copper, and then the white hole generator. That's not a good idea either. So this one is what we have been doing. But yeah, I don't think that's, I don't know. I just don't think it's useful. And then the thing with protium, we need to expand that for power anyway. But like, yeah, no. All right, ingot factories are going to be going on, and that's number 4 car. So if we, I guess we just go over there and go to our, you know what, this is so dumb. Why do I have those dang things stored 10 miles away? I don't know. 10 miles is a while away, in case you do kilometers. It's a ways. It's not something you can walk easily. Let's go and collect these. Copy. I'm just going to move them. Actually, I'm going to Control X them instead. And then chuck them over here. And in a place where we can make more. Okay, so car 4 has... Oh, wait. We don't have... Okay, so copy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, and there. Oh, God, really? 3, 4, 5, 6, and there. Okay. So this one, we need train stops, roboports, thingies, and the other thingies. So let's see if we can remember what those are. Train stops, roboports, the fancy roboports. Roboports. Okay, we'll put that at 0 also. We need... Oh, no. Come on. Landfill was here. And then the other thingies were the other thingies, which were the new ingot thingies. Yeah. Ingot factories. Okay, 0. Okay, let's copy these. And we'll put them all down there. We will need to remove these. And then into the smelting. Assembly, nuke, smelt. Okay, smelting, we're going to do 10 of these, I think. They are expensive, so that's okay. But I think in assembly, we want to have these guys at like 3 or something. Smelting, I don't know, maybe. We probably don't need them at 3. Anyway, let's see. What else do we have here? Jeez, my brain just fell out. I have no idea. I kind of just forgot what we were doing. Oh, I was going to check on the proteum, actually. I was going to check on the proteum. Because I'm not really convinced that this is a good thing. Somebody mentioned it in comments, and I'm like, I'll check it out. But looking at it, it really isn't that great. I mean, we already have machines that take modules. I mean, it can take ore, but the whole point is to spread it out and get more and more productivity by using beacons, right? I think so. Seems like the point. I'm not sure, though. Let's go and look at the proteum, and maybe that's the way. Do we reckon it's the way? How are we making this proteum anyway? Is it out of just water? Here is what we're doing here. You are making proteum, deuterium, and tritium. And how exactly are you doing that? You're making out of, okay, hydrogen and water. And these are just... Oh, we're just splitting the water up. Okay. So maybe it is worth it. I don't know. Maybe we can do that. It does look like the proteum is way overcapped, way full. So it really doesn't... I don't think we really need any kind of magic going on here. These things are all running quite well. I don't think we actually need anything else. It looks like the gases or whatever stuff it is, if it's gas or liquid or whatever, that is in there. Guessing it's a gas. And our power is stabilized ever since we got those nuclear plants running better. Production is still on the short side of things, I feel. But if we look at this in terms of the last 10 hours, I guess. Well, it actually has had its ups and downs. That's annoying. How are we doing with this? This is ups and downs too. Why would that be? That's confusing to me. That's really confusing. Why this one also would have ups and downs. Because this one should produce no matter what, because it doesn't have anything to stop it. Heh. Okay. Looks like we might need another plant there. So let's go and find... I want to find the place that's making... Actually, we don't want to leave there just yet. What are we making again? Hold on. Brain, help! These. These. Where are we making these? Hello? Ah, yes, you. That's not a heat exchanger. That's using heat exchangers. Oh, maybe that's why we don't get enough heat exchangers. You're using heat exchangers as well. Oh my god. Okay. You're making some. And you don't have enough what? Stuff. It looks like blue stuff. Blue cylindery stuff. This one has enough blue cylindery stuff. Main item ingredient shortage. So it looks like pipes is short here. Really? How are we short on that? So this is short on iron. That's confusing to me. All right, do we have iron coming in anywhere? I'm not actually sure. Oh! Wow! Hey, safe crossing! It works! Oh my god, that was Slightly terrified. I was choked. Holy crap. Okay, alright. So, L, please. Do we have iron? Where is the iron? We don't have any iron. Okay. This could be a slight problem. I think this actually is a problem. Because I feel like we probably need some iron. I mean, that shouldn't be a question mark at the end of that sentence. We do need iron. Let's put in some in a box. We might actually need to get it delivered because I don't think we have any extra. I think all of it is coming into the factory through ore, right? It looks like we could build one more iron line. We are getting stuff. We are getting delivered iron as well. So maybe it would be worth it to set up another iron smelting line. I think it would be, actually. So these things are outputting onto this belt here. But it isn't full, clearly. Or something is going on here. It looks full, but why is it not going to the end of the line? Well, it's sort of going to the end of the line. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this and set it up here as another iron smelting line. Take that there. And it looks like we can take this belt. Ooh. There ain't a lot of space to take that belt nowheres. Nah. That is troublesome. Well, we could take it up there, potentially. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's fix it. We shall fix this. It will be fine. It will be fine. We can do something like this. Oh, wait, not that. Not that. Not that. Eh. Okay. And then... Okay, let's just take this across and see what we can do with this stuff here. This is interesting, to say the least. This is not needed. Okay. Do something like this. Okay, no more light needed there, clearly. Where? We had this line here. Okay. That is just fine. How are we going to get it up here, though? This is... fun. More fun than we ever thought we'd have right here. This is like belt hell, potentially. Belt heaven, I don't know. Depends on your version of belts, I guess. I kind of like belts a lot. So maybe it's good for me, but maybe not so good for you. I have no idea. But it is fine. Okay. Nope. Stop. So... Wow, that was stretching longer than I thought. Nice. I don't often do that kind of stretch, but that worked really nicely. So, alrighty. Looks like we have a thingy. Working it out. Okay, there we go. It does look like we are a tiny bit short here on iron. So this one goes to iron 1. That's down here. Let's check. Oh, you know what we should do next time? We should set up these iron stations or whatever stations to all have a counter on if they are if they're full or not. So that we could just check like, oh, okay, that one needs a thing. I guess what we could do is we could do the whole like, you know, don't let train come if it's such and such a thing or whatever. That is possible. Because, like, you can't tell if these are done or not. I think we need to have another iron mine, though. How about that one out in the boonies? Out in the boonies. How is this doing? These are... It's pretty well stocked, I would say, in general. We could stand to actually get better inserters here. We could upgrade them. Maybe that would help us. Because it is a big iron mine. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. And that will empty those belts a lot faster. Because this is quite a big patch here. Ooh, stuff is happening here. Look at how bad I did this. Holy fuzzy cats. Okay. Look at this. This is a huge section of belt that is the wrong way. Okay. Let's fix that. I think that must have happened because I did some kind of like pasted it slightly backward or something. I'm not sure. Okay, this is full up right now. This is completely full. So that means we definitely can handle more trains. These can only hold 1.6K? Okay, well, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a new train here. And, yeah, get that one to go all the way downtown there. Maybe we get 2 of these or something. I don't know if we should or not. We could get parking here. That's a good potential thing to do. Okay, let's shift click this. We're going to do empty cargo and then add station. It's way the heck out here, and I don't know what it's called. It is iron what? Iron... Yeah, I really did this in a bad way, I feel. Like full cargo. Okay, go. Because we should have named them all the same. All the stations should be the same. And then we should have just done limiters on how many trains can go to each station. And then they would go further and further out as the trains were, yeah, going there. I guess what we could... I wonder what the limit thing is. If it's... Like, if you have 0, does that mean 0 waiting? Does that mean 1 can come there? Probably. We'd probably have to test it out. I would be curious as to how that functions. We might do an experiment next time. Because I haven't used that system before. It's a fairly new one. It was one of the last updates that they pushed for the main meat of the game here. Okay, right. So we now have more iron into the main base. This is good. This needs to be upgraded. This one. We have no... There we go. There's that. There's that. That sounded very intelligent. What we can do with this is we need to go back up there. That's what we need to do. We need to fix it by actually fixing it. We can't really do... We can do some stuff from afar, but this is not really one of the best things that we can do here. We'll go ahead and leave it at red belts. It doesn't really matter that much. In fact, these things are red belts, and that's why we have this spotty coverage on the red belts, actually, is because of the, because it's kind of getting, you know, filling in spaces that we don't actually have. Let's do a thingy like that. Actually, that's not going to work at all, is it? Nope. Let's do that instead. Okay, so basically we're just going to fill in where we can, okay? And then we'll do this. This. Just go through, go through. Yep. I guess we could have just left some of these. We'll just go back to these, get, you know, get back our undergroundies. There we go. Increasing the amount of spaghetti we get. This is perfect. Perfect. We love spaghetti. It's tasty. Good stuff. Nice. All right. So that is something. We did something. That's great. Something is good. It's always good. Oh, we need Dimium. Oh my god. All right. We need to do that as well. We need to, okay, so what's the other thing we need to do? We need to get copper for GCs. Okay, keep. Now somebody mentioned, like, instead of AFKing, that I should just build up the factory. And I'm like, are you nuts? It feels like these numbers, and this is what I don't like right now about this mod pack. 100,000. Why? What's the point of that? It just feels like grind. It just feels like, okay, they really just want us. But the problem is, all of this goes into science, which doesn't mean anything anymore. Right? Because all of a sudden, now you're making those thingies. What are these called? Let's see. Red pack. Okay, so those into one red pack, 100 red science into that. Right? Why? What is the point of that? And then you have, you know, it's basically like just multiplying. It feels like an AFK game. It feels like something where it's just adding zeros to stuff. You know, like one of these incremental games. Why? Why are we doing this? It's bullshit. It's what it is. And the point of this, you just build more and more and more science, but then when you get to the 248K element, I mean, all of this is just more science, more and more science, and random arbitrary numbers leading up to that science. 10K again for this. And what does it do? It does nothing. Withholding the 248K element, you've beaten the mod. Yay. But it doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually make anything. You can't use it for anything. At least as far as I know. I mean, let's see what you can use it for. I want to know. The 248K element. What do you use it for? Usage. Nothing. You use it for literally nothing. You put it in an item fluid handling facility and trash it. No joke. So I feel like this last push is a push toward nothing. It's literally nothing, which is kind of why I'm okay with, you know, just saying we're done with the mod. Because this is just a bunch of AFK right here. That's what it looks like to me. Because the numbers don't even make sense anymore. They're just, like, weird. Anyway, in the next episode, what I'm thinking of is maybe what we want to do is maybe we try that protium thing to make, like, those 500 copper thingies. I think we also need to... We were looking at that blue stuff. Where is that blue stuff again? I don't know what it's called. Blue stuff. It's one of these weird things with crushing and fiber stuff. There it is. Yeah, these guys. Maybe we need more of this production because it looks like we're using tons of it. Yeah, it's really actually running short. What is this stuff called again? Do we know? No. Okay, so this is a thing that I would really like to see somehow. Is like being able to click on this and maybe we can actually mouse over the menu and see what the heck these things are called. Because, I mean, if I search in here for blue stuff, it doesn't come up with anything. You know? I don't know. I would love to see what the heck this thing is called. Yeah. This looks like we have too much. Looks like we don't have enough of these, potentially. I'm not sure how that is, the fiber makers. I thought we were pretty coherent on those, but we might need to adjust this facility. Let's go and see. We have rate calculator. So let's look at this whole construction. I still don't know how to read rate calculator, but we're going to check it out. Net rate -5. What does that mean? Machines 2. Machines 5. I don't know what this means. It looks cool. I think it's adding the numbers better than max rate calculator, because max rate doesn't actually like do the math for you. But I also don't know what this means. Is there like a help desk here? Hello? No? There's no help desk. Why is there no help on this mod? Why? Please give us help. Like, how? What does this mean? Rate 5. What does 5 mean? 5 per second. Okay, machines 10. I can read that. Okay. Tells us how many we have. So per machine is 0.5. Okay, so we're making 5 per second. All right, that's fine. Net rate -5. But what does that mean? Oh, net machines -10. Does that mean we need another 10 machines? We could try that, actually. How do I fix that? Let's fix it in the next episode, shall we? All right, I want to try those 500 plates thingies. We can try the protium thing, because it looks like we have tons of it. And then I want to try... I mean, if you can make it out of nothing. Like, you literally are making copper out of thin air. No joke. I don't know if protium is thinner than hydrogen or not. I forgot if it's plus bits and pieces or minus. Anyway, it's been a tiny bit of time since I've had chemistry. We'll just say it that way. Not since high school, and I'm a tiny bit past high school at this point. All right, so maybe that's what it means. I hope. All right, if I'm wrong, we'll find out. We're going to find out, because we're just going to put down 10 more machines and see if that rate jives with the whole thing and it's all happy and go lucky and all the things. So I'll plant myself here to save the game. But anyway, I want to say thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.